Hey, thanks for joining me. I've got a 10-minute difficult core routine for you. This one is going to be made up of 10 different exercises. Each one's going to be done for 45 seconds, and we're going to have a 15-second break in between. Joining me this morning, we got Valen and we got Warren. They're going to help me demonstrate what we're doing. So let's get started. Let's step to the top of our mat, you guys. And then from here, we're going to step our right foot back and spin it flat. From here, it's about a 45-degree angle. Front knee is bent, and we're just going to assume the stance. It's called the warrior stance. It's going to be sustained the whole time. We'll drop, in this case, our left forearm down to our left thigh. We're going to let our right arm reach high, and then we're going to stretch it out over our ear. Really reach it over the ear. Good. And then we're going to go the other way. We're going to sweep back. Boom. Let your back arm fall down your back leg. Let your arm reach back and stretch. And then just slowly wave-like continue to go back and forth. Dropping that left arm front thigh, right arm reaches high and over, and we go back and forth. Just make it like a wave, gang. And again, when you're doing these at home, what I want you to think about is these are just about quality, not quantity. We got one more to go. And that's beautiful. Step the back leg to the front, you guys. We're gonna go to the other side. We gotta get the other leg. So we step our left foot back, spin it flat, we're in a warrior stance. Right arm goes down on the front thigh. We reach that left arm nice and high, stretch it out, and then we sweep back the other way. Dropping it down the back leg, reaching up, feel the extension, yeah? And then we go the other way, smoothly flowing back and forth. Inhale as you rise, and exhale as you fall. And just continue the wave-like action. Beautiful breathing. Yeah, and try to keep strong in those legs. There'll be a tendency to want to come up, but see if you can sustain it the whole time. That's about core activation, you guys. So you see these guys doing it great. I know you're doing the same thing back and forth at the home that you live in right now, right? Smoothly moving back and forth. Beautiful. One more. I love it. Awesome. Let's step that back foot all the way up to the front, you guys. Catch your breath and breathe for a moment. We're just going to walk it out. Walk it out. We're moving to the next little phase. We're going to what we call awkward airplane. We're going to drop down on our hands and knees, right? Get yourself down there. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. For this exercise, I want you to take your right foot back, really reach it long. Take your left arm out straight ahead. Now here's where the awkward airplane comes in. You take your arm out to the side and your leg out to the side, holding for about 3 seconds, and then you bring them back to the center, place it down on the mat. Other side. You reach that right arm out, left leg back, and then open them out to the side, hold it for about 3 seconds, back to the center, and continue. Go back and forth, right? So again, as we do this, we're reaching out of that shoulder as much as we possibly can, right? And the same thing is true in the hip as we go right and left sides. Keep breathing, gang. Again, stretch that body out. Give it as much length as you possibly can when you're doing these awkward airplanes. These guys look great, and I know you do too at home. This is your last one. Bring the points to the earth. Let's sink back to child's pose for a moment and breathe. Good. We're gonna come on up, you guys. We're doing prone planks with a hip extension. So for this one, it's an upper push-up position. We put our hands under our shoulders. We step our feet back, nice and strong and tall. From here, we're gonna lift that left leg up, coming up behind us. We're gonna place it down, and we'll do the other side, just going back and forth. A little alternating movement, right side and left side. As you're doing it, try to keep those shoulders stacked right above your wrists and keep that belly nice and strong, right? What we don't want to have is this mountain action or this valley action. Stay away from those two bad boys. Now, if you get tired in this thing, we're gonna have Valen demonstrate. She's just gonna drop to her knees here and continue to do a little extension, right? Reaching out, putting that foot down, doing the same thing on the other leg. We'll all be here from time to time. If she feels strong enough, she'll come back up and do it from her feet. You got one more. Good. Drop to your knees. Let's sink back to our heels in child's pose, please. Breathe. Nice. We're coming into what we call the sea turtle, gang. We're gonna be on our belly. Lay nice and flat for me. Let's extend the arms out. Reach them nice and long. Reach those legs nice and long. Here's what this baby looks like. We lift our arms up, we lift our legs up. Now we open the arms and open the legs as we sweep them wide. And then we come back to center, reaching long, and drop it down. And just continue that action. Lift up, open up, sweep back overhead, and drop it down. Continue with that, right? Again, it's about quality, not quantity. Try to breathe. Warren is demonstrating a little more advanced movement where he's staying up the whole time, right? Valen is back here showing us where she's releasing after every one of them. You figure out which one you can do right now, but try to sustain that action. It's kind of like a reverse snow angel. If you ever did those when you were a kid, we're just doing it on your belly, right? So have fun with it. Even picture yourself doing it like a kid. We got 2 more of those, you guys. These are seconds. Now let's rest. Just rest on your mat, put your hands under your head for a second, and just chill, just chill. I like the rest for a second, yes. All right, we're moving on. We got mountain climbers, you guys. So we're coming back up, hands under shoulders. From here, we get in an upper push-up position, and then we just start to piston like our legs coming towards our chest. We're gonna move our left leg forward, and then our right. Left and right, right? If you're feeling really strong, you can start to add a little more pace to it. But again, we're trying to keep those shoulders right over those wrists, and if I wanted to really get it going, I just start to speed it up a little bit, right? If you're feeling like, whew, this is too much, which we will occasionally do it, slow that bad boy down. But try to sustain the movement the entire 45 seconds. Val's doing great, Warren's looking sensational, and I bet you are as well, right? Keep it going, you guys. Got a few more seconds here. Breathe for me. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Awesome job. We're gonna breathe. Come down to your knees, sink back to your heels, rest your shoulders, baby. Rest those wrists. Yes. From here, we're gonna spin around. We're gonna get on our backside, gang. Oh, yes, indeed. We're gonna do some curl-ups. So we lay flat on our back, arms reach high overhead. We got another 45 seconds here. Here we go. We're gonna crunch up, we're gonna roll our body up, keeping our legs down, and we're gonna reach out towards our toes and breathe, try to do a little hamstring stretch, and then slowly lower that body back down again. Reaching those arms nice and high, full extension, and then from there again, exhale, we're rising. And then we're reaching, we stretch the hammies, baby. And then slowly lower that body down. We're in control. That's the beauty of this, right? Again, we're putting the mind to the muscle, really activating those abdominals as we lower down, boom. And then we stretch the body out. Man, does that feel good? You guys feel good back there? Thank goodness, love it. Smooth, we got 2 more seconds. Stay with me now. And just stay down for me and breathe. Let your arms stretch. If you're there at home, arms reaching long overhead. We're gonna do some leg raises, baby. Let's put our hands underneath our tailbone for me, you guys. Next exercise. Legs are going straight up into the air, right? Reaching nice and high. From here, we're just gonna let them drop on down towards the ground, and then we're gonna raise them back up again right over those hips. You can either rest your head down, if you like that, or even have that head up, chin towards the chest. But control the legs down and control the legs up, right? It's so easy for people to just, and let them fall. Really crank them up. I want you to try to do this, baby, in control. Smoothly down and smoothly up. If it gets tiring, go to 1 leg at a time if you need to. How you guys doing? Thank you. Yes, smoothly working here. Give me a couple more. Give me 3, give me 2, and give me 1. Bend those knees and chill out for me, please. Yes indeed. How's that feel? Feel good? Good job. Leg press. Release your hands from behind your, or underneath your tush and put them behind your legs for me. Behind your head, rather. Right? Strange place for them now. Knees right over hips. We're at a 90-degree position, and then we're gonna press those legs out to 45 degrees. Bring them back right over your hips. Press them out and pull them in. And we're gonna press out on the exhale, and we're gonna pull in on that inhale, and just continue to go back and forth. If you need to, put the feet on the ground and then press them out again from there. Feet on the ground for an alternative, press them out from there. You'll notice I've got my head up, chin towards my chest. My belly is activated, just like I know yours is back there at home. Continue that for me. Breathing, exhale, press out. Inhale, pull in. We got about 2 more of these. Keep it going now. Breathe, press, and release. Let the feet come down and breathe. Arms go overhead for a second. Really stretch for me, you guys. Oh my. Yes, indeedy doody. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna roll up. Hug your knees for a second, yeah? And then we're gonna rock a few times to get up to our tushes, yes? Sit up nice and tall for me now. We're on our sit bones. I want you to lean back and we're gonna do what we call Russian twist. Hands in the center here, and we're just gonna let the arms go side to side. We're smoothly going. Now, I'm not swinging my arms and going way down to the sides. I'm trying to keep my hands in the center and just twist about 15 to 20 degrees. That's all the rotational distance you really need, or mobility rather. Just going side to side. If you want more challenge, lift your feet off the ground and just go here. If you get tired with the feet up, put them down. But think about the abdominal contraction. That action in the center is gonna get you the results you're looking for. Come on now, stay with it. And again, quality over quantity. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you can keep rocking it like these guys, you're a superstar. Do the best you can with this. How we doing?
Great.
Awesome, keep going. You got a few more seconds, you guys. We got 3, We got 2. We got 1. Sit up for me, stretch that spine. We just finished our 10-minute difficult core routine. Thanks for joining me.